All right. You might be asking, why am I comparing a $39 espresso machine to probably a $399 espresso machine? Well, there's a reason for that. I need to benchmark it, and so why not benchmark it against one of the better machines out there? Uh, but we'll see if the Mr. Coffee Espresso machine is worth it, is a good entry. We'll find out. At $39, it's very hard to beat. So we'll see. Okay, so the first thing we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and get the espresso shots. And you'll see, we'll do the Beville first, and then we'll do the Mr. Coffee. So I already have some ground coffee in there. We need to get some ground coffee here. Just to let you know, it does come with the little filter, and I already washed it. I already did the first run. And these are the things that came with. It did not come with this mat. And then I have bought this separately so that I can press the coffee there. It's going to be interesting because this comes with this little coffee pot. And of course, I'm going to use the little espresso cup. So it'll be interesting to compare those two. All right, let's grind some coffee using the same grinder for both. So that's not going to be a difference. So let's hit the grind for the Mr. Coffee. All right, so we'll turn on the Beville so you can see how long it takes. And Mr. Coffee is a little different. Doesn't have a water reservoir. You're supposed to take this off, fill this with water. There's a little markings. I guess that's just steam. Two shots with steam, 2 shots with steam, 2 shots, four with steam, and then it auto stops because that's all that you can put in there. So and over here is the knob. But in the meantime, the Beville has warmed up, and so we'll turn it on and take a look. Looks like it's favoring one side right now, so let's finish that off. Oh, and it's automatic shut off. But there you go. All right. That's a good pull. Okay, so there is the tried and true, worth every penny, Beville. Now, I went ahead, put the same amount of espresso in, and the first thing I noticed is that it went way down. So I'll put a little more and get it to the line. So let me grind a little bit more. All right, got the coffee to the line. I'm sorry, the espresso. Now let's go ahead, and I filled this up to the 4. All right, so then we'll pour it in. All right, then we'll tighten this on there. Nice and snug. All right, we'll get the and it's super light. That's a good thing if you're carrying it. Now, so what I really want to do is try the two different cups there instead of this. So let's try that to see if we can see how it looks. So we'll do one and then we'll switch it out with the other. All right, so now I just turned this to the on position. And so I guess it'll start pouring as soon as it's ready. And I can hear it bubbling up. I'll let the camera roll so that you can see how long it will actually take to start pulling the shot. I'm not going to cut away, so it's noticeably, it's taking a little longer to warm up. That's probably why they use this, so that you can just put it there and then, just forget it. When you come back, it'll be done. All right, I do hear bubbling, steaming. So it is interesting. Let's compare that to the Breville. You see, they both have crema, but the color is not the same. And yes, this one might be stronger than the other one because I pulled it first, but all right, I think it's still bubbling a little bit, but I think it's close to being done. All right, so there, obviously there's a difference. Look at the way the Breville, the way the crema looks on top. The taste is always very consistent. Will this get you out of a bind though if you just need an espresso? All right, so next is a taste test. I'm gonna go ahead and sample both of them and let you know how they compare to each other. Obviously, this one's much cheaper than this one, so you definitely want to take that into consideration. So now the taste test. All right, so I tasted both of them. Also, I gave some to my wife. And even after, even after tasting it, look at the crema on these guys. All right. And then look at the Mr. Coffee. Now, here's the thing. If you only have $39 to spend, I would definitely recommend Mr. Coffee. So you can get your espresso fix. But I would rather spend a little bit more and up to maybe $100 and get a DeLonghi espresso machine. This one, obviously, this one's smooth. The Mr. Coffee is a little bit bitter. We can play with the grinding, but just with the same type of grinding, this is how it came out. So, those are my final thoughts. I'll try to answer more questions in the comments, but my final thought is now, can you make the frothing with this? Yeah, and I'll probably, you know what, I'll go ahead and show you how that's done right now, and we'll see how it comes out. But for right now, just comparing the espresso, it is bitter. Spend a couple bucks more, get into that $100 range. That's my advice. Alrighty. Okay, first thing I notice is this wand is not point to. Whoa, it's a little warm. You see the water's coming out? Well, let's just. So, all right, finally got it to. Hopefully you can see that. We'll touch it. Still not warm enough. All right. Okay, so you see that I was having trouble because get a cup here. As opposed to this one, you see how you can put it any different way. You can get it right at the right angle to get that what do you call it? I forgot the word. The spinning. So you can get the right froth. This one, it might be a little warm, but it does not do that. It only goes side to side. And so it's a little harder. You had to get at the right angle. But it does froth milk. Okay. And so it doesn't do too bad of a job. So you can froth through milk, add the espresso shot, and you'd have a cappuccino. Okay. So wanted to show you that it can froth. So that's it. Hope this review helps you make a decision. Please like and subscribe. Every little bit helps.